All right, chat. How's everybody? How's everything going? This is my first live. This is my first live ever. What we're gonna do is actually an introduction. My name is Caesar. Call me Julius. But remember this, he's gonna be the most famous guy in the world. One sip of coffee. Just give me a sec. Look what it says. Julius Caesar. Warm black coffee. Alright. This is my first time. Anyways, we're about to rock. My name is Caesar, and I want to grow my personality so much that I want to be such a great person that everybody looks up to me. But in order to do that, I need to have a person who I look up to. But in this world, when I scroll on Insta or go through social media, I don't see a single good influence. There are people who are smashing their cheekbones literally to make themselves look good and promoting steroids and drugs. One person is just shouting like crazy, not knowing how to behave. Other famous people don't know how to talk properly. It just hurts my brain. Nobody is maxing their personality. Everybody's talking about maxing stupid things. Looks maxing, echelons. Echelons maxing. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start echelons maxing. If you can already see, people are doing looks maxing, water maxing, trends maxing, and crazy maxing, but nobody in the world is doing personality maxing. So this is gonna be an introduction. It's gonna be a start to a new era. I'm gonna make people max their personalities. I am going to be the change in the world that I want to see. I am going to be the person who everybody can look up to, because there isn't anybody. Okay, so I'm not saying that I'm great. I'm nothing. I'm a young person who wants to grow himself. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grow together. We are going to focus on the areas that a person needs to grow to be able to have a great personality. We're gonna focus on all of these things, and we are going to grow together. This is a journey. You feel me? Okay, another coffee. Coffee helps. Tip number 1. We haven't even started, but the tip number 1, the most important thing in the world, is energy. If you have a lot of energy in your body, you can win this world. It's only when you feel lazy and you don't want to do things, don't in your body, in your brain, in your system. And to get energy, you need to drink coffee. Look at that. Able to see that? It's literally black coffee. This gives you so much energy, and people always say that, oh, I drink coffee, but it gives me a spike, but then the energy drops down really quickly. Then have another coffee. What do you mean? It's unlimited coffee. You don't have enough coffee in your house? Just drink more. You have more spike. You have more energy. Rest when you die. Like, I don't know why people want to rest all the time. Anyways, coffee. Let me make sure it's recording. It is. Anyways, coffee. All right. Cool. So energy. I'm gonna pressurize. I'm gonna give so much stress on energy because what I've done is I've been analyzing the world. I've been analyzing the conversations. I've been analyzing the successful people. I've been analyzing the people who are on the top. And one common factor that everybody has is energy. They know how to manipulate it. They know how to suck somebody's energy. They know how to talk with such a conviction that they can steal the person in front of they can steal the energy of the person in front of them. So anyways, energy is the biggest thing that we can do to improve our lives. I'm gonna go deep into it. I'm not a master, but I want to be. So in order to do that, we need to relentlessly practice energy matrix. We need to master the art of energy exchange. All right. But how are we going to do that? How we are going to do that is we are, just give me a sec. Okay, sorry. Let me rephrase all of that. We need to max our personality. And in order to do that, we need to focus on 3 things in our lives. 3 most important things. 3 very important things. Just a sec. Give me 1 sec, guys. Anyways. Sound. We're gonna get onto that. That's so stupid. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, peeps. In order for us to operate on the highest echelons, you must be wondering what this highest echelons is. The people who are successful in this world, and I'm not talking about person with $1 million and does not know how to talk like any other influencer in the world. I'm talking about people who are operating tens, if not hundreds of $1 billion companies, having 10 wives who are all loyal to them, knowing how to talk to people, going on to all of these meetings with all of these important people, having enormous links in politics. All of these people do something different. They operate on the highest ones. Now, you and me personally, I want to. We need to operate on the highest echelons. I know you must be thinking, like, how can I do that? I need money for that. No. If you, as a person who you are right now, if somebody gives you $1 million right now, it's not going to improve anything in your life apart from your lifestyle, your eating habits. You might hire a person who cooks for you, you might have a better place, but it's not going to improve you as a person at all, at all. If you probably must have heard Andrew Tate already speaking. Sir Andrew already speaking. If you're a dork, and if you if you're a dork, and if somebody gives you $1 million, you're still gonna stay a dork. It signify the person you are right now. In order for us to be actually successful, we need to operate on the highest echelons in our daily lives. That is possible. I know what I'm talking about. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Coffee break. Always remember to have like at least 6 coffees a day. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen if you have at least 6 black coffees, double shot, every day. You're gonna feel a level of anxiety and a level of energy boost always in your body. And when you feel that anxiety, you wouldn't be able to sit. You wouldn't be able to sit calmly and not do anything. And in this world, the universe rewards the action takers, not the people who sit and scroll through Insta, being lazy, lethargic, sit down and sleep. Universe rewards the action takers. So when you have that anxiety, when you have that energy, you just cannot sit straight. I have so much coffee in my brain, I can just talk through the camera for 2 hours. That's action. I can be live for 24/7 if I keep on drinking coffee. You see what I'm talking about. So if you have a level of energy and anxiety in your system, now I'm not saying have a bad anxiety. Everything has a place in your life. If you're having a level of anxiety and an energy spike, you're going to be able to sit down. Now with that energy, you have 2 options. Either you waste that energy or you put that energy to work. If you try that energy to work, believe me, bruv, believe me, you're gonna succeed in life. You're gonna surpass any goal that you have at the moment in your life. Any goal. Okay. All right. So in order for us to operate on the highest echelons, we need to master 3 things. As I said, 3 things. First of all, let me write. Echelons maxing. Can everybody see that? Can everybody see that? Echelons maxing. We got 1 viewer. Oh, actually, yeah. It's my first live. Already got a 1 viewer. Anyways, whoever you are, if you just listen what I'm trying to say. So in order for us to succeed in life, we need to do the echelons maxing, or you can also call it personality maxing. So what do I mean by that? What is it? What's echelon maxing? There's a level that you can reach in your life. There's a behavior that you can adopt in your life that can give you anything you want in your life. You can actually manipulate the outcomes. You can manipulate the energy of other people. You can manipulate the outcomes. You can influence things out of this universe into your hands. Now that's what is echelons maxing. Now it's divided into 3 parts, 3 very important parts. First and foremost, Body. Now this might sound, now you must be thinking, yeah, everybody says that we need to take care of our body. No, listen to me. Listen to me. We are talking about being the most successful. We are talking about being the best version of yourself. And you can't just do that without focusing on your physique. If you don't have a good physique, even if you are a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, you're not on your peak level. You're not on your peak level. The the things that you can do with your healthy body, even if it's doing a sprint for 10 kilometers, if you're able to do that, and a person with $1 million is not able to do that, I mean, who's winning there? You're better than him in physique. He might be better than you in money, but we are talking about being better than everybody in everything, being the best version of yourself, not just being the best in your not just being the best in the best financially. We're talking every single thing. So body, we need to maintain our body, we need to maintain our physique. And then okay, so this is a big topic, big topic. It goes on for life. It goes on for life. You can't just reach a level and say that I can't be stronger. You can always be stronger, you can always be healthier. I don't know about bigger. Don't chase big biceps over more strength or more capabilities. That's a trap. You're gonna end up doing trends. You're gonna end up doing steroids. That's stupidity. It's like people. It's like people putting oil in their biceps, and a person eating steroids, getting steroids to make the biceps look bigger. They're both the same things. You don't have strength. You don't have the capabilities and abilities of a healthy person. You're just cheating, and universe does not rewards the cheaters. You need to work hard to ascend in every realm, in every fucking realm. Whenever in life you have two options. One is the hard option, and second is that you can cheat. Always choose the hard option. You're never gonna regret in your life. Always choose the hard option. Now, if you see if you see anybody on social media doing trends or doing steroids to have bigger shoulders, bigger biceps, just block him. Just block him. He's bad influence. He's no better than, I don't know. He's they're just bad. You might as well just watch people shit online, literally, or you just don't. Okay. So body is a very deep topic, but if I need to sum it into one line, it would be that we need to have an ability in our body. We need to be able to do everything that a healthy person can do. Actually, that's not a very good summary for body, but anyways, I'm gonna rephrase it. Body. So body, we need to be stronger, and we need to be capable of doing things at the same time. We don't just want to be very strong and lose our dexterity to hold things. I've seen a person online that he 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 punches a concrete wall for 100 days, and his wrist and his punch grew so much stronger, and his bones in his hand was like iron, but he lost his dexterity to hold a pen. Now, if if me and if not even me, if he competes with a person, with a skinny person in a writing competition, he's gonna lose. Now, if you're trading your ability to punch with your ability to write, are you even winning? Like, what are you gaining out of it? How often do you punch people, and how often do you write? I did, bro. I had to write the notes for this live. I had to write all of this plan, this echelons maxing that I'm trying to tell you. I write all the time. If somebody says you have to choose one thing, punching or writing, I'm gonna have, well, I want to choose both, but if I say which one weighs more, it's gonna be the writing, bro. I can increase my knowledge. I can write things. I can write plans. So very important. So we don't wanna go to that level that we lose our ability to do things, to chase strength. But we're gonna have to be in a Goldilocks zone. We need to have a perfect balance of all these things. So for body, let's see how many lives we have. Oh. Okay, so for body, there are two things. We're gonna have to have strength, ability to do things. Okay, strength and ability to do things. In this life, if you ever have to choose between one, size of your biceps or the strength of your biceps, always choose strength, because it's it because the size of your bicep is not going to save you when the push comes to shove. Yeah. Okay, so body. And let's move to the second thing, the most important thing in this world: energy. Energy. Now many of you must be thinking, what the hell is this energy? Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Nikola Tesla, the person who made electricity, the most important thing in this world, electricity. Without that, you wouldn't be able to hear me. There will not be no internet. Everybody will be sleeping in the nights. Nobody will be able to see anything. There will not be any cars. Electricity. Nikola Tesla once said that if you want to uncover the secrets to the universe, you need to think in terms of energy. Now that's very interesting. What did he mean by that? If you pay attention how energy moves in this world, because everything in this world is energy. When you talk to somebody, you're giving your energy and you're taking some energy. When you're driving a car, you're using your body's energy. The tires are spinning because of the energy. The tires are spinning, why? Because because of friction and everything, whatever. But the energy travels in this world. This light is emitting, well, this light is emitting light onto my face. That's energy. The sun is energy. America attacked Venezuela because of oil. And why they want oil? Because they want more energy. Everything in this world is energy. I can't explain how important the energy is. I have been paying a lot of attention how energy moves in this world, how energy moves between people in a meeting, in conversations, in confrontations, how energy moves, how a person manipulates an outcome from a situation just by manipulating the energy, just by manipulating the energy. How a person have 10 girlfriends all loyal to him, all because of energy. If we understand how energy works, we can ascend to such levels that I can't even tell you about. And this is what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be my journey, and the people who also follow me, their journey. We are going to ascend in all realms. We are going to do the echelons maxing by energy, by mastering the art of energy exchange. That's very important. I can't stress this enough. It's the most important thing in this echelons maxing framework. Energy, energy, energy. Energy. Now, hmm. Now, let me give you one more example. If you have ever seen a bully like a school bully, or anybody who tries to bully other people, if you ever seen a bully, he will never pick on a person who he will always pick on a person who just submits to him, who just does not stand for himself. It happened to me so many times. When I when I gave my energy to people without them asking, that energy gets exploited. What do I mean by that? People are programmed. We are we are social animals who have come this far by the means of evolution. We are evolved to use things. We are all we are always thinking in terms of work. We are always thinking in terms of tasks. What do I need? What do I need to do to get what? Okay, so when you have energy in your body, you do things because you need certain outcomes. When you see a person who gives you their energy, who is always there, who is always present, who's always looking for you, your brain automatically thinks in terms of tasks. Okay, he's there, we can use his energy, what can he do? You'd be lying if you say that you don't. Everybody thinks in terms of tasks. We think, okay, what can he do for me? What is he better for? What is he good for? So whenever you give somebody an energy, they're going to think the same way. What, how, and where can I use his energy? Now, it goes same for the bullies. If you give your extra energy to a bully, he's going to exploit it. And anybody can turn into a bully. So, well, bad example. I'm going to come up with more. But back to the point. Energy. Now, I have simplified it into two things. Yes, boys and girls, two things. Energy can be can be manipulated with two things. Can you see that? Verbal, non-verbal, which is actions, behaviors. Verbal and non-verbal. Do not think it just finishes here. It just started. It hasn't even started. Energy. Verbal and non-verbal. Now, verbal and non-verbal. You can extract energy from things or people. You can extract. Sorry, just a sec. You can extract energy from things. Sufficient disk space to continue recording. There is no sufficient disk space. Fucking hell. I'm gonna have to come live again. Wait. My computer, my old PC, it ran out of space, boys and girls. It ran fucking out of space. Okay. What I'm gonna do is nobody's watching anyways. I'm gonna come live again. I'm gonna yap all of these things again. We're gonna have a better recording. We can have a better recording. Give me 1 sec. Give me one. Stop streaming. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.